Sitzungszeiten der Not auf eigennütziger Politiker zu verlassen, ist wie dünnem Eis zu gehen. Schon bald wird es unter einem einbrechen. Depending on politicians in times of need is like walking on thin ice. Soon enough, it will cave in on you. The role of politicians is to protect your interests and the state's interests. But when politicians pay more attention to protecting their own interests, then you've got a problem. So it is quite obvious that Grenada finds itself with a big problem. So in this age of hashtags and big fancy words and speeches, and you can get to see them in a second, they know how to manipulate you. So they'll try to sway you and manipulate you with a bunch of catchphrases like education and capital projects. But many of those things, my friends, are just catchphrases and empty promises. Now, if you cannot see, smell, taste, or hear or feel anything that they propose to you, then it means nothing to you. It is just what it is. Empty promises. It's quite obvious they say Grenadians don't know math, okay? So they think that we're foolish and we don't know math. But let's do some simple arithmetic today. If you spend $20,000 of taxpayers' money and you make a big trip across the globe, okay, and you didn't come back with anything, then guess what? That's $20,000 less the Grenadian people have. Even if you went and you sell a passport, that's $30,000 in your pocket. And even if you pay taxes on that $30,000, let's say 20%, okay, that's $6,000 to the Grenada taxpayers. But guess what? You just spent $20,000 of the Grenada taxpayers' money to go and sell that passport. And you're only being taxed $6,000 and the $30,000 you made. So guess what? Let's do the math. 20 minus 6. So Grenadian taxpayers are still in the hole for $14,000. But they say we don't know math. But one thing we know is arithmetic. So 2 minus 1 is 1. And 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. We even know negative sums too. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1. But again, the young and the bright. Listen, I understand now when these fellas say they're young and they're bright. Because they're young and they're bright for Grenadian people. They're young and they're bright to manipulate, okay, Grenadian people. You know, we used to use an expression, look at that saga boy there. Okay, it's a fella who want to live off of people, okay, who want to outsmart women and use them. So I guess we're a bunch of saga boys masquerading as politicians. This politician gig is part of the saga boy hustle. And let me tell you something about independence. Independence is not one day in the life of the nation. An independent nation should act independently 365 days of the year. That, my friends, is true independence. You can't jump and whine and sing one day in the year and say, yeah, we're independent, and parade all over the place. And for the rest of the year, you're acting like people without independence. So stand firm, my people. The road ahead is going to be tough. But if history is any testament, we will triumph. Having faith in the unfaithful is like walking on thin ice. Look at this ice. Looks firm, right? Look at this snow. Looks firm, right? Impenetrable, right? Look at this.
Oi! In da da do, do 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 da do do do, do do do. In the shadows, they play their game, raiding riches, leaving hearts in pain. The treasury's robbed while the people cry. We won't back down, we'll rise and defy. They think they own the tides, but we stand strong. It's justice that guides. No more hunger, no more pain. We'll take our stand, let freedom reign. With every heartbeat, we'll claim our place. Together we rise, no time to waste. Every street, every voice, we unite. Standing together, we'll continue the fight against charlatans who feast on our trust. We'll build a future, in hope we must. That greed can't hold us down, this is our time. We'll wear the crown. No more hunger, no more pain. We'll take our stand, let freedom reign. With every heartbeat, we'll claim our place. Together we rise, no time to waste. Stand up, stand tall, we'll break the chain. In unity and strength, we'll reclaim our